before you come out.
All right, we're live. Right? Yeah, we're live. All right.
Who's the makeup girl?
The makeup girl? She powdered my nose.
I thought he's going professional here.
What's going on here?
It was Brad, and he left. So.
Oh, Brad's the makeup girl?
She's the boozingest makeup girl. We're live at Heroes Corner Comics. And we've got a video games end of year special. We're going to go over the top games of 2014. And we're going to go with the most anticipated games of 2015.
More importantly, who's this guy?
Yeah, this is Bram for GamerChatRadio.com. Check out his podcast. Dirty. Check out him and his co-host Nolan.
Yeah, that's right. At GamerChatRadio.com.
Yeah.
So I was able to stop over. They invited me to come on the podcast. So here I am. Thanks for having me, fellas.
Webcast, man.
A lot of people,
Stepping it up.
I'm sure, saw that and they were like, "What happened to Brad?" You know, and so I thought it
we kind of
needed some explanation. That
Yeah.
you know, who is this guy? What does he do? And
What the hell is he doing in Millersburg?
exactly.
Where's Brad's intro?
You can't run away and leave.
Yeah, I know. Look, I'm done, fellas. I did my top 5. Let me get the fuck out of here.
All right. Well, who's kicking it off? Should I go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Should we go with 2014? I mean, mine's short.
Straight
Because
up.
What are we doing?
Knock it out
Top-
right now.
top
Yeah, let's
five?
just
Game
go.
of the year.
Game of the year is only because I was low on.
You had to play it now.
Oh yeah.
We have to have some cool rules. It had to be released in 2014.
It had to be
No
released in
remakes.
And you had to
2014.
play it in 2014.
No remakes or re-releases.
Yeah. And I was a little late on the next gen bandwagon. My wife got it for me for Christmas, the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and she didn't even wrap, just left it under the tree and said, "Don't open it."
That's mean.
So that's me, right?
You should have replaced it with rocks like that guy at Walmart.
Yeah.
That was terrible. And then Walmart didn't believe you.
Yeah.
It would have said that would have been a little kid's Christmas gift from Santa.
But when you think, you got to look at Walmart's
Oh,
point. It's a
man.
little shady. Like, I'm thinking, I'd have to open my
Are you
PlayStation
telling me
box.
Santa buys gifts from Walmart and brings them to kids?
Well, when I jumped into playing at the very end, 2014, last week, basically the only game I really played was Destiny. So
Oh.
Destiny by default. I think Destiny has a lot of potential. I mean, I played a lot of games, but they're all like 2013 last gen games. You see?
All right.
Should we have you all write it down on cue cards?
I mean, I bought all games that I know would be my top games. I can say the ones I haven't played, but I already tell you they're going to be great. Far Cry 4.
You haven't played it yet, though?
I own it, but I haven't played it yet. The Halo Anniversary Edition. I know re-releases and everything, but it does have their Guardians data. I have that. Those are the ones I'm really
Okay.
ready to get on to.
When can you open these gifts at?
I'm building a house right now, so I'm waiting till I get in to open a present. It's like my housewarming present to myself.
So this Christmas.
So I only open the PlayStation 4, but not the
This-
one.
This coming Christmas plan on play.
Why you want to torture yourself like that? Why don't you just open the dang
It's
box?
just building up.
It's 2 cables, power and
I'm
HDMI.
not falling into your temptation over here.
All right.
So before you go
I'm
into
standing
the most,
strong.
All right, well, I have no power. I have no willpower.
Before we move on to, like,
before you go most anticipated, let's
do all
Yeah,
of
that's
2014.
Brandon, what was your favorite games of 2014?
my favorite games of 2014.
Number 5.
No, ooh, that's rough. Okay, number 5, Smash Brothers. Now, when I say Smash Brothers, I'm going to say both of them. The 3DS one and the Wii U version were both incredibly fun. Mega Man kind of disappointed me a little bit.
I didn't like Mega Man now.
All he did was jump and shoot.
Mega Man's Capcom's disappointed Mega Man more often.
Mega Man does.
Chase calling you out.
But still,
Moonbase
really
is
fun.
losing his shit right now.
really fun game. I loved it. Great. It lived up to everything
That's
I
a
thought
good
it was
one.
going to
That's a good one.
be.
Got our first Wii U title on there. Nintendo title.
It was a great game. Mario Kart 8.
Wow, 2 in a row for Nintendo. The big end.
Fantastic. Look what they are.
You and my son get along real well.
They're fantastic. Mario Kart 8 is amazing.
Yeah, it was good. And was that the first Nintendo game with DLC
Might have been.
Wow, is
that
it?
you can buy online?
It might have been.
I think
Technically, I don't think so.
Was there another one?
Because what was it when Mario Brothers Wii U came out? They had the $25 DLC that turned it into Luigi Brothers U
Right.
or something.
Yeah.
Technically, that was a DLC.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
was that
you had to have-
downloadable? That was downloadable?
Yeah, you had to have the regular version I
Right.
think, to play it.
Okay.
So
Oh, yeah, that would, okay. Expansion, if you will.
Yeah,
but okay.
Punch Out for the Wii also had DLC. You had to have for a Doc's punching practice thing. It was a Nintendo reward
Okay.
for Club Nintendo.
Club Nintendo, okay.
You had that or the Mario hat. Everybody chose the game, and now if you can find the Mario hats, they're ridiculously
They might have
expensive.
one here at Heroes Corner. Y'all looking?
You know how everybody had an imaginary friend?
Okay,
I
we're
think about that.
streaming live, man.
Yeah,
I'm really here. Okay, I'm not imaginary.
I'm not afraid to say that I had an imaginary friend, and it was Soda Pop Pensky. Yeah,
Soda Pop Pensky.
he would protect Soda Pop Pensky from Punch Out. Would protect me from anything.
Are you sure it's not just?
Thanks for sharing. So,
All right, number
Your
three.
imaginary
Number
friend-
three.
Your imaginary friend is a communist.
He was.
Wow.
Was he in the interview?
Huh?
Was he in that movie, The Interview?
No.
Did y'all see that?
I know. I think it's
Brandon.
Okay, number three.
I think it's on patriotic duty to watch that movie.
I saw it on. All right, never mind. I digress.
yeah, let's talk about video games.
Number
again.
3, Evil Within.
Wow. Okay.
Great game.
Okay.
I've recently, my wife bought it for me. I've
Evil
been
Within.
recently playing it. Man, it's freaky as shit.
Yeah.
It's a really good game.
Lights
Kind of
off?
confusing at first,
What you playing it on?
but then it gets good. PS4.
PS4.
Really great game. Number 2, Tales of Xillia 2.
And for PS3,
too.
is it good?
Fantastic game. If you like the Tales of game, Symphonia, Chronicles, Fantasia, Xillia, all of them. It's a fantastic game.
Wow.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome
Mickey
game.
Mouse was good in Fantasia.
You got it.
And you're number one.
Destiny. Destiny. By far. Absolute game of the year.
I wouldn't have pegged you for that.
Game of the year by far. I blew a lot of
You'd be
time
like
in
a
that game.
Parasite Eve that nobody even heard of yet. Like it's still in Japan. That
No,
sounds like the
it's-
kind of stuff people like.
Destiny is absolutely fantastic. I've sunk a lot of hours into it. It's a great game. I find myself being excited for the Tuesday resets on the Nightfall missions and for Xur showing up to the tower on Fridays to buy my exotic gear. And great game. Really love it.
All right.
Honorable mention,
I do.
PT.
Oh, PT.
I give it an honorable mention because it's a playable teaser.
Yeah.
PT. So it's not really a full game,
Right.
but it's awesome. Freaky as shit. Scared the hell out of me.
Some releases in 2014 weren't even that good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Norman
Really?
Reedus is in it too.
Yes, he is. That was if nobody knows, that was a PT for playable teaser for the new Silent Hill game coming out.
Is it due out 2015? Did they have a release date?
I don't know. I don't know if it's late 2015 or not.
I don't think they put a date on it, did they? I think they just released the PT.
Huh.
I don't know.
All it does is say Silent Hills. And that's it.
All right.
But yeah, great. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
You want to go?
Yeah, I only got a couple.
I hope 5. We do.
I don't have 5. I got a couple.
4?
I got a couple. I got
2?
I got 2. And I was only gonna have 1. I don't know. This year to me wasn't that great of a year for video games. That's just my opinion. My number 2 would have to be GTA 5, the next gen GTA 5.
Which one you playing? PS4?
PS4. And the only reason you really can consider it a whole new game when you add in the first person view and all that. Like it wasn't just something that they just added on. It really looked polished and finished. It really came out good. So that's my number 2, and I'm only bringing that up because Wayne brought it up to me earlier. Number 1 is Mario Kart 8.
Mario Kart. Number 1?
Yeah,
Number 1.
very very good game.
All right.
I mean, like I said, I just didn't find this year that great for video games. Like, I didn't have any titles where I was like, I have to get this game.
Destiny?
Didn't like Destiny.
You played it? Put it
I'm
down.
glad y'all sitting on opposite
I
ends of
barely
the table.
even gave Destiny a chance, and maybe I would have eventually liked it, but it didn't grab me from the beginning. So it's now sitting in somebody's used pile because I
Traded it in?
went and sold it.
Well,
Got rid of it.
the game grabbed my attention because I had a group of people to play with.
Me too.
Yeah, but you wouldn't. Every time I joined, it was like you'd run around and shoot, and then like you'd go AFK for a while, and then I'd like push you over the edge and kill you. And I was like, well, I'm bored of this.
Well, maybe you ruined it for him. You're pushing him over the edge. Yeah.
No, I was literally walking away from the game.
Well,
whenever-
Blake, because we talk about GTA, why don't we tell them about our stat levels?
Oh yeah, we have a crew on the new GTA 5.
That'll be joining soon. When
Yeah. If anybody in
Maybe
the
your house is
audience is on
finished.
PlayStation 4 playing GTA 5, y'all want to join the crew, y'all can.
Want to go bowling?
No. No. We into
Nico, my
into
cousin.
some serious shit, my friend.
I drink the hooch
oh,
and rob some banks.
Yeah. All,
That's how we roll.
all-
American Titi, Scott.
all 2 of us right now are just ruining shit.
Snarks.
Yeah. And
Both snarks.
we've labeled all the ranks of the crew. and all of them are shitty names until you get to the very top. So when you start.
Yeah, you don't level up. They're all horrible.
Yeah, it's like you got Grandpa Joe from Willy Wonka, which is the most horrible person that anybody could ever dream of. Then you have Snarf from Thundercats. I think we had Orko
from He-Man.
Yeah, it just goes on and on and on. And then top level is Tom Hardy.
Because Tom Hardy just
anybody who
I guess that's our man.
anybody who keeps up with our website.
We knew we developed. We didn't.
Yeah, if anybody keeps up with our site, you know how big a fan.
What's
Tom
the level
Hardy.
under Tom Hardy?
It's still something shitty. I don't really know what it is. Right now I'm a Snarf.
Scrappy?
What was it going to be before we decided to be Tom Hardy?
I don't know what it was going to be.
It was like Batman and something.
No, it wasn't Batman.
It was Batman.
No, it never was.
Chase said Batman-like.
No. Maybe he did say that. I think he did say Batman-like.
Because
but
it's
anyway.
omnipotent Batman-like.
Right. But, either way, anybody wants to join up with us, they can.
What's the crew name? Geek Battle Royale?
Yeah, Geek Battle Royale. Right. Yep. Sure is.
So all y'all have it on PS4?
No.
Not yet.
Me you got rid of it.
No, I got GTA 5.
I think
Chase,
I don't have it.
he never comes to the podcast or anything because he's in Texas, but he's an artist that draws all the stuff.
Yeah, he plays with you guys?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so he's got GTA 5 on PS4?
Yeah. He plays
I'm
Destiny
mine.
too.
And you
I don't know where I got
Some
my head.
funds,
I don't
I'll
have
get
it.
mine.
I just bought it on Xbox One today because it was $39.99 on fries. With free shipping.
Yeah.
It might still be there.
I don't think I could buy a comic book.
Oh no, WizCon wiped me out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
WizCon was expensive.
Dirty? You all
Yeah,
right?
I do plan on getting it though.
Let's go to the
I'm going
expert.
in.
The expert.
See what,
Wow.
what he's
He
got.
has a whole podcast
I'm a lover
just
of
for
that.
this.
Number 5. Far Cry 4?
Yeah, I guess. Too
Yeah.
glitchy.
Too glitchy.
Anything about Ubisoft this year sucked.
I think when you get something of that scope, it kind of
I like
Yeah,
it. I
I mean, Unity was practically unplayable.
Yeah.
what.
So
I didn't find that many problems with Far Cry 4 yet. I'm playing on PC though. I usually always play on PC.
wow, you should have a lot of problems.
No, I didn't.
A lot of people are having problems with their NVIDIA graphics cards. Are screwing up a lot because they're getting flickering on the trees and
Oh really?
oh yeah, man, people's faces are just eyeballs floating there and it's horrible.
Jeez.
That kind of makes it better.
See, you shouldn't pirate, kids. You shouldn't pirate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more you know.
That's what I can expect. I'm going to get Far Cry 4.
I
Eyeballs floating around.
Number 4, Shadow of Mordor.
That was a
lot
good
of
game.
great things.
I heard a
about
lot
that.
of good things. I didn't play it.
Again, PC.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it because a lot of the Lord of the Rings titles they ride the bandwagon, but they really don't come. They really don't
It was
bring it.
good.
They don't live the hype sometimes.
Y'all played it?
I've played little bits of it.
I want to watch every single video of it. And think
You haven't
about
played
playing
it yet? Oh my god.
I told you I just started on the bandwagon like 2 weeks ago.
And then like
Right.
they caught a lot of flack for the whole,
we-
like interrogation technique stuff, like where you can like turn these orcs.
Yeah, you put the
Because
hand,
You're
the
basically
handprint.
torturing them into submission, and it got in a lot of crap over it.
Oh, what? It's orcs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, number 3, Lords of the Fallen. PC again.
All right.
That was a good game. If y'all like Dark Souls, it's a little easier than Dark
Yeah.
Souls.
What am
You played it?
No, I haven't played it. Explain that one to me, because I don't even know.
It's
what that
almost
is.
just like Dark Souls.
So
It's not as
incredibly hard.
Okay.
But see, I get a little secret
Mhm.
for PC games.
Right.
Nice.
Cheat happens.com.
Ah.
You get the trainers. Y'all know what
Yeah.
PC trainers are.
Yeah.
Then you can do the modifiers.
Uh-huh.
So really, I'm a badass. so that big boss isn't that big anymore.
Right.
But it's a good game. I like that game. My number 2 is Destiny. I like
All right.
Destiny. I need to jump in it more. I'm only 18.
I'm
I need to
same
find
as me.
the crew I was
Y'all
playing
was ready.
with.
Y'all was ready for the party.
Almost ready to
What's
step
that?
up with the big dogs.
I'm ready. I'm
Y'all was
ready.
ready for the party.
We get this
Feel
little
like we're
gamer tag thing worked
We're
out.
talking
We'll
some
fix it up.
life-changing experience.
I'm ready.
Let's
I'm
get
ready.
up tonight.
Actually,
Get up
after I left
tonight.
y'all's booth on Saturday night, I went in, popped it in. I'm like, ooh, I better start brushing up because I'm gonna be playing with the big dogs. And then I'm like, how the hell? I was on the moon. I'm like, how the hell you get back to orbit? I'll be like an idiot. I had to Google it. And then it was a touchpad. I hit every damn button. It was a touch. I was playing on PS4.
I was the same.
It's a touchpad.
And I'm like, is this a
Jesus
button?
Christ.
Is this a button? I pressed it
I'm
because it
glad
kept
I
on saying.
played
It's really weird, especially in like Final Fantasy 14.
Uh-huh.
You play it on the PS4 and you use it like a mouse pad. like on a laptop.
Well, it's
Oh,
weird
wow.
because they show you the icon. And when you look at a gray bar as an icon, what do you think it is? Select, right?
Yeah.
Start.
I don't know.
That's
what
a
No,
great bar.
it's a touchpad.
It's a touchpad.
Options is start.
Should have wrote touchpad.
All right, number one.
What's your number one game of the year?
Diablo 3 Ultimate Evil Edition.
Can't go wrong with Diablo.
Completely
Can't go
different
wrong
game.
with it.
Completely different game. D3 when it came out was completely
Does it
broken.
beat Diablo
loot-
2? That's been
The
like
loot
the
sucked. The auction house sucked.
Yeah.
Ultimate Evil Edition, they fixed everything. It's an awesome game. It's my go-to game.
You know what? I watch all the other sites. that-
Technically, it doesn't fit the criteria here. The re-release.
What? Yeah, if that is the criteria, then number 2 Destiny would be my number 1.
Still, it was a great game. I'm not
But
gonna
I really
lie.
liked
It was-
Ultimate Evil Edition.
If
I think it was the Black Friday sale for cheap too,
D3?
Yeah.
Ultimate Evil? Yeah, Black Friday they had some good deals. On
and I
Black
put it
Friday.
back. I was gonna buy it, and I was like, man, I need to get this game. And I put it back. And I put it in my buy. I think I bought a bunch of movies that I still haven't even opened.
Oh, man. So that was mine. So what about biggest disappointments?
Blake's gonna say Destiny.
Destiny, biggest disappointment.
Biggest disappointment?
I was promised big expansive worlds, and I didn't.
You
see it.
experienced. You were promised a $25,000 prize,
Exactly.
and you
And I
got
got
a
a
$35.02 prize.
Yeah.
25,000 Zimbabwe dollars.
Right.
Zimbabwe dollars.
You know,
Cougaran. Go Cougaran.
and, you know,
So I don't know what the Cougaran
And I
exchange
think
rate
it's-
is right now, but it
I'm
sounded
saying
good.
I was disappointed. It's not a terrible game. Like, it's not a bad game at all.
You turned it in, but
you just gotta like,
No, because I like something else.
you gotta like shooters.
But-
That's it. Don't go for the story.
Well,
no, it's no story.
no, there's no story.
No.
Virtually anything.
And like I said, it's not a terrible game. It looked good. Well, some parts of it looked
It
good.
was seamless.
You know, the weapons are okay. It was just very
The
lackluster.
weapons, what was great was those.
Google over here
balanced.
sharpening his blade.
That's fine. And look,
No,
look,
no,
it's
no.
as when it
He
comes
brings
to
up
that,
good points.
when
With
it
the
comes
sword,
to
I do
that,
like
it's like, you know, it's kind of hard to argue with somebody because it's just what you like.
Yeah.
I can honestly see why people like Destiny. I get it. Like, I can see where it'd be the bee's knees for people. But for me, it just what that's all.
That's not bad. Well, I don't know if you could do a biggest disappointment.
But I know what it'd be anyway.
What?
Unity. I think that's
Unity.
everybody.
Oh, Unity. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought this. I remember seeing it at E3 and thinking, man, this is gonna be amazing.
Why is disappointed? I
And then
didn't even play it. It's just-
Every day, I'm just looking up. I'm going like Reddit and stuff. And everyone's talking about how terrible the game is.
Right.
Did you even play it, or you just stopped at the
I played it.
Okay.
Like 5 minutes of it.
PS4?
Don't
Or?
like it. PS4.
Only reason I played mine is because it came with the system.
Oh, you got it with the bundle?
What did you think?
It was free. It didn't glitch up on me, but it was like it was just something to play until I got some games.
Yeah.
Right. I love Assassin's Creed.
Hey,
I think
it's
it's one of the
free.
best.
Yeah, it was free. So I played it. It's free. I
franchises.
played it.
It's
Yeah.
just that I was so excited to see the next one, like, you know, and I feel like I'm obligated to buy it because I want to get my fix in for the next
Yeah.
one. I don't think they're gonna do one this year.
I haven't heard of
what
they
it
doing Assassin's Creed in 2015. At least not yet.
But
It's supposed to be doing what I want to say.
Usually Assassin's Creed games are awesome.
Well, they said Rogue is supposed to be coming out on PC
yeah,
in March. But other than that, I haven't heard another Assassin's Creed.
I've heard a lot of bad things about Rogue because it's basically glorified DLC, but it's priced low and it's last gen.
Yeah, I picked
heard
it
the
up at
story was better
GameStop.
than Unity.
The
$25.
story's probably a lot better.
I don't think Unity-
'Cause you actually
Unity's
play as a
just bunch of
Templar.
stuff.
I heard
It
some
ain't no
people
real
saying
content.
it was kind of the best of Black Flag and 3.
Yeah,
And
and
one.
Black Flag is probably the best Assassin's Creed in my opinion.
Yeah,
I love
I didn't
Black
like the naval.
I thought
play,
Black
man.
you
Flag.
did?
I thought
Oh,
Black
so
Flag.
great.
After playing Unity, I thought Black Flag was stiff.
I like
Oh, really?
Well, my favorite one is 3.
Two.
Just because I like
Two.
Colin.
I like
I like that whole story.
I like
Sorry. 2.
Okay.
Good.
Two
Assassin's
was great
Creed
because it was
2,
an
that's one.
innovator,
That's-
but still.
Assassin's Creed 1 was good. Assassin's Creed 2 took everything that 1 did and did it 10 times better. And then from 3 onward was just remaking 2.
I like three
I
better.
I like 2 and 3.
No,
I like 3.
2 was the best.
Connor was a little too whiny for me, but I still liked the playing 3.
His family was murdered.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Get over it.
Villages, man.
Get over it. Batman
on,
got
move
over it.
on.
Batman didn't lose
Batman
the
never
whole
got
village.
over it. Get Batman over it.
Batman got over it. If there's one thing I can give Batman, parents died. He said, "You know what? This is my life now, and fuck it, I'm becoming Batman." Connor was just like, oh.
Batman's like, I got scarred, saw my parents murdered from me, I'm dressed like a giant rodent.
You know what? I give 3 this. Who hasn't played through? It's in.
I think everybody played it.
Everybody's
I
played
didn't
3.
finish it.
God.
I haven't played.
No, I gotta admit one thing about 3 that I like. The twist at the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Twist at the beginning. You follow this guy around for like the first hour of the game.
Yeah.
And at the very end, you find that he's a fucking Templar.
Right.
And you're like,
Yes.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
That
That's
was
a bad
awesome.
guy.
Right. Because now you're dedicated to this character.
Yeah.
You bought into him.
Hatham? Is it Hatham?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you bought into him, and you're like, okay, this is my assassin. We're good to go.
Mhm.
And then it's not an assassin at all. And it was like, you
You
almost
were
dropped the
really
control, like,
into
I did something wrong.
Yeah, and he's like, he's a bad guy.
He's a bad guy.
And then all of a sudden you find out he's not just bad guy, he's a horrible
He's a
person.
horrible person.
You're right.
Yeah. And Rogue, I think, has that really neat thing because you're actually playing as a Templar. You're playing as a rogue assassin that goes to the Templars.
That's pretty cool.
And it gets a lot of flack because it's basically re-rendering and using the exact same engine, the exact same map as Black Flag, but adding the Assassin's Creed-like stuff, which is like your more northern, snow-covered,
Right.
ice cap areas and stuff like that.
So, most anticipated.
So what was your most disappointing?
Oh, yeah, we did Unity.
Oh, Unity was?
What's yours?
I had 2.
Okay.
Watch Dogs.
Oh, man. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
That was not
That
what I
was
thought it
bad.
was going to be.
Watch Dogs was a huge disappointment.
I
The hype up here
right.
came in right here.
Yep.
This is the ground, by the way.
Yeah.
I think a
Watch
Watch Dogs
Dogs.
game would be better. Wow, such hacking.
And Thief. Thief was
Yes,
like-
because people's been waiting for Thief to come back.
I heard Thief,
for a
like the
long
sound system
time.
is
Yeah.
messed
They
up in that.
hyped it up, but a lot of
There's a bunch of sound
studio-
system glitches or something.
It's not a bad game, but it's not as good as it's supposed to be.
No way.
It was still pretty fun.
It's not
You
worth
played-
$59.99.
No.
It's
It's a great bargain bin game.
There's too many games that do stealth so much
Like,
better.
if you go digging through the bargain bin at GameStop and you see it,
Yeah, it's
15
worth
bucks,
picking out.
It's worth it.
15 or
If you
less.
want to have a stealth first-person shooter, just get DSC.
Let's get Skyrim and join the Brotherhood.
Because Thief ain't what it was.
So-
Back in the System Shock days.
Systems. So those are my biggest disappointments.
Oh, I agree with Thief.
Oh.
I agree with both.
Yeah, Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of forgot about that. What was that, March?
Yeah, but I mean, that one, like you said, you were promised so
Yeah,
much.
Yeah.
And it
I
had
even got the
potential.
gold edition.
Hacking grand.
That's
I'm like, screw the season pass.
Yeah. I mean, like, but it had potential. I mean, the concept of what
Yeah,
you
I
were
don't know.
supposed to
It
be
felt
able
flat.
to do,
Felt
it just
flat.
didn't work.
I don't think we'll have to worry about
Watch
Watch
Dogs.
Dogs.
Another one?
Good.
Yeah.
Like we said, like in one of the special editions, you can get this guy's iconic hat. Like they're really, really pushing the hype machine.
Right.
But if you push the hype machine too far, it's like you can't be iconic if you're just starting out.
The problem with the hype machine is that it could be a good game, but they kind of
Those damn marketing
they did it
folks.
themselves. They-
No, I'll say a disappointing
It's
game
Fable
for
all over again.
I'd say a disappointing game for this year.
See if it's the same one I'm thinking.
What?
No, you say it first.
This is even though it's a series I love dearly. Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes.
I just
No,
think that was a big piece.
That was disappointing.
That's just to teach you.
I mean, it was $40 or $30, and for the most part,
Somebody told
it's.
that bit like 2 hours and that was dead.
It was just a
That's why
demo. It's like,
$20.
okay, they did have downloadable stuff, but for the most part, I know it's like supposed to be a teaser to see if we really like this gameplay style. They'll put it in Phantom Pain,
Right.
but maybe they could have just released that as the first episodes of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't sell us a beta test.
You know what I'm thinking of?
Pretty much.
We paid for that beta.
This is one that, you know
They
what?
played us like a damn fiddle.
Yes, they did.
A lot of people's going
Damn
to be
right.
like, oh, no, man, it was a
Kojima.
great game. But to me, I was
Hideo.
very disappointed.
Hideo is hideous.
I was
Kojima trolled
very
us all.
disappointed
He trolled.
with Borderlands, the pre-sequel.
I didn't play it.
It was more Borderlands. I liked it because it was more Borderlands.
You know what? I was a
You can pretty much take any
huge,
Borderlands. See, I'm a
huge
huge fan of
Borderlands 2
Borderlands.
nut. I platinum
I did play
Borderlands
some of the
2. You know, me and my buddy Corey were addicted to it. We love Borderlands 2.
You
It's
didn't like the
fantastic.
oxygen? What didn't you like? I didn't like the oxygen mechanic.
I played it, and it didn't feel like Borderlands. It was Borderlands, but it was like I'm playing it, and I'm like, meh. It just didn't have the same excitement as Borderlands
It's
2.
because Handsome Jack wasn't.
I don't know. It just
He made the
didn't
second
feel right.
Yeah.
It didn't feel, you know what? I remember reading it, and I was so hyped up, like, man, you could be Claptrap. Handsome Jack's going to be DLC, and you could be him, you know, you could be Athena, and
Yeah.
you know, you could be all these guys. I'm like, yes, this is going to be amazing. And then I played it, and I'm like, this fucking sucks. This is terrible. I don't like this at all.
Yeah. Was that $60?
No,
They didn't charge 60.
I don't know if they charged. It
It wasn't
Like,
worth
I wanna
60.
say
Yeah.
no.
It would have been worth
A
like
red box.
$29.99.
I went to the Red Box, and I got it for a game.
Oh, you did the red box.
Because it was just one I was like, well, I'm going to go see if I like it.
Yeah.
I'll pay about $4, and I'm going to see if I like it. Then I got it, and I brought it back the next morning, but just nothing. It was like,
All right.
Muskie fucking
Was that
sucks.
this year? Yeah, that was
Yeah.
2014.
Yeah.
Okay. That could have been on your list.
But
You can add.
I tell you, that's how much of a disappointment it was. I completely forgot about it.
Right.
It made no impact on me whatsoever. Same thing with Thief. When you mentioned Thief, and I was like, oh, yeah, that came out this year. That was a terrible game, too.
That was a terrible game too.
You know, it's a whole bunch of games that everybody puts as game of the year on all these other sites. Bayonetta. I just don't see
Yeah,
it.
I got it.
I like Devil May
Bayonetta
Cry,
1
but
was very
I just
good.
never was a.
Bayonetta 1 was very good. I
Yeah,
never
it was
played. I haven't
fun.
played 2.
I felt.
I think 2 is only for the Wii.
And I was
Yeah,
pissed.
so we.
Yeah. It's just I don't know. Never been a Bayonetta fan, but I mean, I don't know why. It's the exact same thing as Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Except she's a little hotter.
Except for she's naked.
Dante's like.
You got it.
Dante's
Like,
cool.
it was.
Dante's hot.
Naked.
I don't know if you played the
Okay.
Devil May Cry.
You must work out.
I didn't like the Devil May Cry. Really? I think it ruined the character Dante.
It was
What, the
alright. It's better than
DMC?
Devil May Cry.
Yeah,
too.
the
The
newest
new
one. It ruined Dante.
Devil May Cry too.
You had some.
I think the game was good. I don't like the character.
Yeah.
You know, I like the Japanese version.
Well,
So,
since 2014 was such a disappointment, what are we looking to 2015?
I'll go.
There's a lot.
All right.
I got 3 that I'm looking forward to.
I hope they don't let you down.
No, and those only one of them I'll talk about. But number 3, Bloodborne.
Yeah,
said it.
Bloodborne.
Looking forward to that one.
There you go.
Arkham Knight.
Souls.
Looking forward to
Ooh,
Arkham Knight. The
Arkham
big
Knight.
one I'm looking for is No Man's Sky.
Sky.
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky.
PS4 and PC.
Yes.
We haven't seen much of that though.
Like, that's the
It's
thing.
supposed to be one of those games where it's impossible to do everything.
Right. Well,
If you're a completionist, this is not for you.
no.
Yeah,
You're not
procedurally
gonna-
generated.
Anybody hear about No Man's Sky here?
No.
All right. It's planetary exploration. So they built a universe. Anybody want to wager a guess on how many planets they put in this galaxy? That you can explore every one of them. Actual Earth-sized planets.
Can I give him a hint?
5.
No. Don't give me a
I'm
hint.
about to say 80.
80? Think bigger.
I quit.
Much.
Think to the realm of if you played it every day for the rest of your life, you still wouldn't do it.
That's big.
I don't
Just throw a big number out there. No, not infinity. Come on.
2,000.
2,000. What do you say?
Infinity plus 1.
5,000.
5,000. 50.
350.
350. There is 18 septillion planets.
Whoa.
God. Septillion.
If you were to go to each planet for 1 second, it
Is
would
that
take you
after
over
Terra?
4 billion years to complete this thing. So it's massive. Massive.
How would you
He's
be
immediately
out?
look. He's YouTubing it right
Yeah,
now.
it
If me and
What the hell
you,
is
if
that?
are playing, or if all of us are playing, actually, every one of us, the likelihood of any of us running into each other is nothing.
Nil.
Because we're all just going to be scattered all over the universe.
And they're not even putting gamer tags on people, so
No.
it's
You won't even be able to find
the whole
people.
world could be on. The whole world could be on the internet, and it's still unlikely you're going to meet a real person.
Now,
It's not
you throw all of us in this room onto one planet. Still, it's going to be hard to find each
So
other.
is it gonna be like a real planet?
No. It's all just do whatever you
Destiny's
want.
linear compared to this.
It's going to be.
You
Is
can
it-
be a
either gonna
space
be-
pirate. You can be a bounty hunter. You can be a botanist. You can. It's whatever you want to do.
It's either going to be
Yeah, you
the
can shoot.
greatest game ever conceived by man, or it's going to be terrible.
Right, and it's an
It's one
indie
or the
game.
other.
That's the thing.
What was the game they made before this one?
I don't know.
Oh, I
Not Super Meat Boy.
Oh, yeah, it was some kind of indie.
Yeah, it was an indie game.
Well, they're an
Yeah,
indie studio, but they've been getting a lot of credit for
Joe Danger.
building this thing.
It was Joe Danger. They
But
made the
I highly advise everybody look up No Man's Sky.
And you know,
Anything else?
It's literally going to be no. I'm good. I'm done with my No Man's Sky.
the whole point
No, I
of
mean
the
like
game-
any other games. You look forward to?
Oh, it's Ben. I mean, not Ben. No. Bloodborne, and Arkham Knight.
Knight's gonna be-
Arkham Knight
it's
just
on
looks.
You can
it
ride
looks
in that.
amazing.
Arkham Knight is on
Just 'cause you
mine.
get the Batmobile.
Yeah, you
say
get
the
that.
best-
How could you not want to play?
You didn't say the best part about No Man's Sky. The whole point is exploration. They got these stargates, so you
Oh,
never
yeah.
know if you'll ever see one. But you go through it. You better heavy shit pack because you're never getting back to where you're at in that universe again. So the whole point is to keep you're mining these planets to keep your ship fueled, and the whole point is to explore to the center of the galaxy. Nobody knows where the center of the galaxy is. Only the two people that made the game know what's going to be at the center of the
And
galaxy.
they're not telling anything.
So who knows how long this?
But that isn't
game
the
will
end of
be.
the game either.
There was
So-
a game similar to that. There was this game where it was a giant fucking cube, and you had to keep clicking these lights. And it was so many like millions of layers thick of this massive thing. It was everybody in the world was clicking it. And I don't know, it was like once you got to the middle of it, it was supposed to be something special in the middle of it. They didn't know what it was.
Oh, wasn't it like somebody's video or something like that?
Well, I don't know. Nobody knows. Did you ever make it to the middle of it?
All this sounds familiar, and I think it was just like a video of the guy who made the game saying like, "Thanks for coming."
I know it was like an ad.
Thanks for your
You
60
just gotta,
bucks,
like,
sir.
keep tapping. You know?
Did y'all ever read Ready Player One? That's what that reminded me of.
But
What's that?
The book Ready Player One. That's what that's kind of reminded me of.
I've seen
Yeah.
that.
Arkham Knight.
Arkham Knight.
Looking forward to that one.
Okay.
Majora's Mask 3DS.
Oh,
Looking forward
That's
to that.
coming out
Got it
soon.
pre-ordered.
February.
That game got a lot of flack when it first came
All
out.
the,
People started liking
new
it later.
No,
on.
it's
really
I
great
think it's amazing.
It's a great game. I'm saying when
All
it
the
first
what?
came out,
New 3DS.
It wasn't what people thought.
For
Yeah.
Majora's Mask. Gone.
Oh, really?
Sold out already.
Sold
Dude.
Awesome looking.
They
too.
had some
Gold
sort
with
of
the mask on it,
package
dude.
bundle or something where you get
Nintendo's
Skull.
not putting Majora's Mask with their Majora's Mask.
Oh, really?
They haven't released it yet. They said they are.
They have
Once
done
they
it.
ship everything out, you know they holding stuff back.
So what else you got?
Okay, I got those two. Mighty Number 9.
Oh, wait, is that this year?
Yeah, supposed to be.
That's a good one.
That's your next Mega Man. That's
All
your
aboard the hype
spiritual
train.
successor to Mega Man.
Did you back it?
Okay.
Yes, I
On
did.
Kickback? On Kickstarter?
Oh yeah.
Anybody else back it?
You know, didn't have
What's
to.
Kickstarter?
It exceeded its
Something we need to get on.
Oh, okay.
It's
Something we need to get on.
Let's make potato. Let's all make potato salad.
Right.
Y'all
Dude,
kick
got
in for it, right?
$40,000.
That's ridiculous.
What was another one? It's looking for Uncharted 4.
That's
I'm
If
a
that
huge
comes out this
Uncharted
year,
fan.
if it comes out this year.
It does look good.
I'm a huge Uncharted fan. I think it's one of the most underappreciated games to come out.
Just
You
the
know,
visuals
ever.
on any
Because
Uncharted.
all three of them so
Yeah,
far have
play.
been freaking amazing to play.
The
Yeah.
voice
Like,
actor.
my wife
products
is not a
one.
big video game player, but she'll sit there and make me play it for hours just to watch me play it because it's
Right.
that fun of a game.
A warrior.
Legend of Zelda for the Wii U. They're promised late this year,
Oh yeah.
and if it's anything like that E3 trailer promised,
Right.
it's going to be absolutely.
Please tell me they got rid of the motion control.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's all
Emotes and shit.
It's
Oh,
all
yeah,
on
it should be
touchpad.
touchpad now.
I hope so.
But have you seen the E3 presentation
It looks
about it?
awesome.
It looks fantastic. Think
When it was on the
Open-
horse, the guy was on the horse. And
no,
they
they
just
actually
the
had a
open-
gameplay footage of it
Okay.
playing it, and it's one of
I
those.
gotta-
Think everything you like about Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and all that, but put it in a super open sandbox world like Grand Theft Auto,
It looks good.
and then put it in that you can go to any dungeon you want, do anything you want at any time. You know, they wanted to go back to the original Zelda
You
from
don't
the
need to
NES
have
style,
a rope and a ladder to go in this dungeon.
No.
You could.
where like all your Zelda games follow the same boring path. You go to this dungeon, you get this dungeon item, and that dungeon item helps you beat that dungeon boss.
supposedly your choices affect the story too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's supposed to be very, very, very open world Zelda, and I'm
Okay.
really excited. What was another one I had on my list? Street Fighter 5. I like fighting games.
Ooh,
Is
yeah,
that
but
only
that's
exclusive
16.
for PS4?
Yeah.
That's March 2016.
I'm big into fighting games. I like 4. I like 4.
Mortal
all
Kombat.
12 4s.
And
were
Mortal
that.
Kombat X is coming out.
New Mortal Kombat is another one.
It looks
That's gonna
good.
be
The
really,
new
really
Mortal
good.
Kombat looks really
You got a
good.
fight stick?
No, not yet. I need to.
I just got the Razer Aatrox Xbox One fight stick. It came in the mail today,
Oh,
and I was playing a little Killer Instinct before I came. It's nice.
Combo breaker.
Those fight sticks. Are
Combo breaker.
I saw that
breaker.
the new Mortal Kombat. If you pre-order it,
You get Goro.
you get Goro.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I did.
it makes it worth it.
That's worth it by times 4.
Are they gonna have
Exactly.
console exclusive characters like they did last time? I know. Did Microsoft even get a console exclusive character?
I don't know.
Because I know PS3 one got Kratos.
They have 8 characters released, I think, right now. Don't they?
Yes.
No, I mean, like the special ones, like because
Oh,
PS3 people got Kratos.
Yeah, pretty.
What did
I was just
Microsoft
happy
people
to
get? I
see
don't know.
Freddy.
What like
I don't know.
was it Freddy?
I was like,
That was the old Mortal Kombat.
Like,
Yeah, no,
that's
that's what he's talking about.
Oh, the old, yeah.
Freddy.
You got Freddy when you
Yeah.
had Microsoft.
I thought
So they're
was
gonna do
unchanged.
something like that for this release?
I didn't hear.
They didn't
I didn't
say.
hear.
The only thing I saw was Goro.
But
Like
they
the Soul
could.
Blazer
They're
games
still
did.
4 months away.
Or it was like if you got the Xbox, you got like what was it?
Spawn.
Yoda.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Soul
Soul
Calibur, yeah.
Calibur. That was
Yeah,
Soul
Soul
Calibur
Calibur.
4. You got Yoda and then Darth
What did I
Darth
say?
Vader.
Spawn.
And Spawn.
You say the original.
But I think that was
no, it used to be
different.
called Soul Edge.
I mean, I think
It was like
Altair
Soul
was in
Calibur
one of them.
It used to be called Soul Edge.
Say
What did I
again?
say?
I think one of the guys from Assassin's Creed was
Well,
a
that's
That's it. Soul
character in it.
In
I think
Soul
that was a
Calibur?
game.
Yeah.
So
I don't remember that. I remember.
What I'm
yeah,
thinking.
I'm not sure. I know they were all in PlayStation All Stars. But
That's all you're most anticipated.
No Man's Sky, of course.
No Man's Sky.
Okay.
I mean, that game looks absolutely amazing.
If it lives up to half its hype,
I don't think it will. I think the bar is set so high it can't live up to it.
like I said, if it lives up to half its
It's like Duke Nukem Forever.
oh,
Duke Nukem Forever.
please.
Duke Nukem Forever. The game had this massive 25-year hype to where it was going to be just this.
Yeah, but they weren't working on it for
Life-changing.
25 years. It was just
No, it was in
25
and out of
years.
development for 25 years.
Wow.
Different studios,
12
different
years.
stories.
That's a sign right
history.
there.
Yeah, really.
And you think, this is it.
You know how crazy I heard it got? Like, the guy on Zero Punctuation was asked to write the storyline for this. He was going to make it all, like, I guess a little bit more sarcastic, like, self-aware. But no, we're going to have Duke be just a bad catchphrase guy again.
Yeah, and it was one of the games my wife.
I want to play that game.
It was. I was really excited about playing it. You know, I was like, oh man, she said it. Text me after work. I was like,
Right.
watch you this. You know, I'm like, yeah, this is nice.
But you can't open it in
You know,
3
I
months.
get home. I get home.
That's what I have to
I
do.
play it.
It's
I'm
the
like,
Chinese democracy of games.
game's nowhere near I thought it was going to be.
Which one?
Duke Nukem Forever.
Oh, God, that one. Jeez.
You know, it's called, the initials are DNF for a reason.
Yeah.
My best thing is the Duke Nukem 64. You go play the pinball machine. I've got to start playing myself because it's like a Duke Nukem theme.
Yeah.
I've got balls of
So what's
fame.
your
What about
what's your
you?
anticipated blank?
From lowest to highest, they ignore 5.
Oh,
Final
just any.
Fantasy.
You don't need no scale.
The new, talking about the new Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I like. They lost me with all the Lightning series, but I think
Didn't
that
like them.
me neither. But I think they're going back to like your
They're fun over there.
your science fiction, your 7 and 8 Final Fantasy. By the look of it, that's the kind of Final Fantasy I
So
like.
which one is it? 15 that you're looking forward to?
Yeah.
They're going. Is that the one
But
that's coming
they
back?
changed the battle system. It's like kind of Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to that. A big fan of Final Fantasy. And then I have to say, Firewatch. If y'all ever seen it, it's an indie game coming out, and it's really neat. It's based on exploration. It's set in the 70s, right after Yosemite had the huge fire and stuff. They had a big fire back in the day. So
He really likes history.
yeah. And so you play as a park ranger, just got hired pretty much right after this. So you're stuck in this Firewatch tower. That's what it's called, Firewatch. So you don't have any contact except for one person, which is a girl that's on another Firewatch tower, supervisor.
Is she hot?
I don't know. You never see her.
Phrasing.
The whole monologue's done through this. You get the story of their history together through the walkie-talkie that she talks to. So basically, it's done with exploration through these whole woods and things hit the fan.
Exploration again.
Yeah.
That can be the theme of 2015.
It
And
could
they
be.
said it's so huge, like you could get lost in these woods, and you keep on going.
Well, all the
back to
trees
tower.
look the same.
Yeah. And then I have to say, Uncharted 4 is definitely my favorite franchises too.
Really?
Yeah, I love Naughty Dog.
Which
Naughty
one?
Dog. Anything.
I couldn't think of the name. I kept looking it up. Dying Light.
Oh, Dying Light's coming out the
Yeah, I heard
27th.
about that.
2
Yeah,
weeks.
It's supposed to be. It's like Mirror's Edge meets
I
Left
love
4 Dead.
Mirror's Edge.
Dead
I
Eye.
love
Dead
Are
Eye.
they going to make a sequel to that?
Yeah. And it's really, really cool. Zombie survival where you just.
Oh,
It's
Dying
really
Light.
good. It looks really
It's
good.
got an awesome day and night cycle.
The
Like
night,
during the day, you scavenge for
Oh.
supplies, and at night, you just try to hide.
And if anybody gets it, you could go for free to Dying Light. I think dyinglightgame.com, and you just go ahead and register, and they give you extra slots, weapon slots, and I think every week is one extra slot. So I did it, I think 2 weeks ago. So I think we have 2 more weeks, so you get 2 extra weapon slots if
For
you
more
go ahead and
users.
register. Yeah,
Well, the other game I got is the new Star Wars Battlefront. I think that's gonna be
is that
awesome.
coming out?
no, is that official?
I didn't even know
People
official.
saying
What are you talking
2014.
about?
I mean, 3 said 2014.
Don't believe everything you read on interwebs.
No,
I believe everything I write on interwebs. So,
According to our interview we had earlier, nobody uses websites anyway. So.
and I got No Man's Sky, of course,
Okay.
and my number 1's gonna be Arkham Knight. I think
Arkham
Arkham
Knight.
Asylum
Wow.
is probably one of the best games
Now, if I say that, it'd be unanimous.
Arkham Knight was excellent.
Another one, The Order, 1886.
Yeah,
that one's fun.
That one looks really, really good.
Yeah.
Really fun. And Evolve looks really good
I
too.
heard
I think
that
he
was
looked at my
Evolve
list.
episode 2, I think the beta's out
What
now.
list?
You got a list there, don't you?
I got my list.
I like the music they used in that
No
trailer.
shit.
Yeah, I think
I got
Evolve beta is out.
Yeah, let's go
That's
through
what
your
they
list.
I got
told me.
Evolve, like you said. I got The Order, Bloodborne, Witcher 3.
Witcher 3, if
It's been pushed back so much. That's May now.
It looks kind of.
It looks good. And Arkham Knight. Those are my.
So it's pretty much unanimous.
Did you
Arkham
see the
Knight, I think,
spoiler
is
for
better.
Arkham Knight?
What? I try not to.
No, I don't want to be spoiled.
What part of
Yeah,
we don't
yeah,
hear the
let's
fucking
leave it at that.
spoilers? Too
We
bad.
know Joker's dead.
Too bad.
Is it?
They released a
Earmuffs.
toy.
La, la, la.
They released a toy of Arkham Knight, and it has the city of Gotham with Batman on it, and it says something like "Here lies the
Joker.
no."
Dead bad.
It's basically Batman's dead. So here lies Batman, or here lies I can't remember what it was,
Here lies the
but
famed
he's dead.
Bat.
So then it's like, does the Arkham Knight take over?
Maybe this sounds like a
John
little.
Paul's back.
John Paul Valley.
Is he done yet?
Maybe it's
Yeah.
Jason Todd.
Real.
Okay, because I've got my ears.
Yeah, because they teased Azrael in like the last game.
They tease Azrael in
Arkham
City.
City. Yeah.
So anyway,
not,
Well, he's
not
in
Origins, but the city.
That's real in there. You go and talk to him.
Origins was disappointing.
You can tell Origins was made by a different studio.
I mean, you know what's the best thing about Batman?
Origins got a
His
lot of
villains.
flack, but I still like it.
It's gear.
It's
I like
not
this.
That's
city,
it, but like
but
okay,
it's
like
good.
okay, in just one night, in just Christmas Eve, he meets Joker, Penguin, Riddler, Deathstroke, Deadshot, Bane, some other assholes, Commissioner Gordon, Barbara, some other guys, in
Other assholes.
one night in Christmas Eve. You know, I'm not a big believer in that's too much of coincidence. It's like, that's too contrived.
The thing I didn't like about Origins, so like City made sense, and Asylum made sense. Asylum, you know, the people you see are inmates, so they're around. You know, you don't have this free roam thing. The City,
Same thing.
well, it was like Escape from LA or Escape from New York, right? They cut it off, so you understand that it's nothing but bad guys and criminals and rapists, whatever, out there. So everybody's fight. Origins, I know they kind of said everybody has to be indoors, but I mean, you're going through the whole Gotham City, and it's nothing but criminals. You don't see one real person, one normal person, no old lady going across the street, nobody going shopping, making groceries.
Right.
Making groceries.
There's no, that's unbelievable. That's unbelievable that you're having a city that's not alive at all.
Arkham Knight, huh? Batmobile.
yeah, that one.
That, the
That and I
Batmobile-
think I think Black Mask wasn't too interesting of a villain. And when it turns out, oh, it was Joker the whole time. Spoiler alert.
You know who was the best?
When it turns out that was
Son of a bitch.
when it turns out that was him the whole time, it's like, really? We gotta have him again.
But I tell you, I think give Origins a lot of props, and I say that was probably the best version of Firefly I've ever seen.
Hood is this one.
That was awesome. He had like the Iceman
Yeah.
Maverick helmet with the flamethrower.
That's real fun.
Yes.
Just like that.
He made him.
I didn't like
in my
Deathstroke
top
for
villains for him.
You could tell our Origins was made by a different studio.
You could tell it was like Knights of the Republic.
I do think
I liked it.
the guy who plays
I liked it a lot.
the guy who
I
plays
like the Bane.
Batman is pretty good
Bane was cool.
in Arkham Origins. He's like the guy who plays Batman
There's
and
no Kevin Conroy.
Troy Baker. Well, he does kind of sound like a younger Kevin Conroy. That's what they're going for.
And I think the guy that was he was
I
a
think that's
different
what they
character.
appealed to the first two so well because it was everyone from the animated series.
It's like a good amalgamation of all the big stuff. It's like
Yeah, so all the animated guys came back and did the voice, and it was like,
Well, they had a different voice actor for Origins. They had a different voice actor than
It
they
was all
did for
good.
any others, and he did a good job for the Joker.
oh, Troy Baker, yeah.
Troy Baker.
He did a good job.
He does a lot of good voices. He did the voice of Far Cry 4.
He was Robin in the other games. Like he was Robin in the other game. He's Joker in this one. He might play Batman in some other games. Like, hey, he can play the whole cast now.
Yeah.
I still think probably the best voice actor ever was Nathan Drake, the guy who does him.
Nolan North.
That guy's awesome.
I don't like his Deadpool that much.
No, but Deadpool's really hard to play off where it comes out cheesy.
Because he seems too much of a frat bro. Not that I don't have anything wrong with that, but the attitudes, it's all like douchey 4chan. Stuff like,
Yeah.
hey, chimichangas, go buy the game.
Is Cherry Bombs opening again?
No, that's a barbershop.
That's the barbershop next door.
The barbershop?
Oh, yeah.
That's a barbershop. They just cut hair all night.
It's like a barbershop, like the movie.
Yeah.
That's Friday night. My ball he was on the lead to 8.
That's my,
All right.
Good. Well,
that's my opinion.
That's
Anyway.
good.
not looking forward to Mighty Number 9.
I am. I didn't know it was coming out this year.
Hey, I'm
Supposed
sure
to be.
will be.
Yeah.
I'm sure Moonbase will
I'm
be.
definitely gonna
I'm
check
sure
that out.
Moonbase will be blowing up the comment section on all of these things.
Well, I'm a huge Mega Man fan. I love Mega Man.
Did you like Battle Network at all?
I loved them.
I enjoyed. Hey, Battle Network was my first big one.
You
I
know,
love them. I own them all.
On this video game. talking
Battle Network was okay for me.
what was
Like,
the
I
one?
think it was just because I long for the old.
It was like
Legends that was like 3D.
2K15.
I didn't like
Remember
X7.
What?
It was like RPG.
X7.
Oh, Legends.
They kind of get crazy after
Mega
that.
Man Legends.
Oh,
was
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, don't beat it.
I like
Mega Man Legends was fantastic.
I love that.
It was
Why they
like-
canceled 3, I don't know.
That
I
side
don't know.
scroller, but it
You need
was
to
really
see
good.
the
He's like Mighty Number 9 is Mighty Number 9 will be the best Mega Man game in ages.
Hope so.
That'd be
It's made by
awesome.
the same guy.
When was the last release of the last Mega Man?
Mega Man 10.
Yeah, like the download, like
Like
the
what year was
8-bit one. That's like a couple years ago.
2010.
I'm sorry.
2010.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mega Man
really?
10, I think.
Wow.
And
Pretty
the,
talented too.
and you know, it's like Capcom knows we want a new Mega Man game, but they're just trolling us and pissing us off just because. Like, and like Ultimate
Yeah,
Mario.
2010, March 2010.
Yeah, Ultimate Mario versus Capcom 3. There's a picture of X in there. It's like, oh sweet, he's playable now. It's like, nope, it's Zoro's alternate. It's Zero's alternate costume.
Yeah, you're right.
Zero's like, oh, eat a dick, Capcom. I didn't know. I didn't know you were such a big fan of dick.
Was it Maverick?
I think Capcom dropped the ball.
It was like the
Mega Man.
We talked about this with Chase one time.
Capcom has dropped so many balls. I think they're tripping.
Proto Man.
No, not Proto Man.
I don't know.
Resident Evil is shit now.
What we talking about?
The one that looks like
Kinda
Boba
looks like-
Fett.
He's on Mega Man
The
X.
Mega Man.
Sigma, is that it?
No. He's like
Vile?
Yes, Vile. Yes, I knew it. No, it's not Proto Man. Proto Man. Look, say that whenever we're on podcast. Proto Man's red anyway. Vile's purple.
He's a red.
Now I'm thinking for one of his fights.
That's one. He doesn't like that.
Now I'm thinking of one fight. It's like Mega Man versus Taskmaster.
Taskmaster.
Taskmaster versus Mega Man. I'd like to see that. Guys who can copy each other's abilities.
Yeah.
I want to see Taskmaster versus Destro.
I mean, y'all can debate on the show, I guess.
I mean, like we're kind of really going off topic.
My bad.
All right.
Every time we do a video game,
We
I know, we do that.
I just wanted to tell everybody that we broadcasted live at the WizCon.
Yep.
And we had everyone here in the booth on our podcast, and that's going to be up on GamerChatRadio.com. So listen to us, and you can check us again out. I'm not sure if I'm be welcome back next time. Or not,
Hold
but-
on.
And I'll put the
Hold on.
GamerChatRadio.com.
Not so fast.
Oh man,
Not so fast.
give me a 9.
Yeah, I think well, you know we
A
might.
mighty number 9?
Mighty number 9.
We might take you.
So we'll see. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. You're going to come in on some battles now.
Yeah, I'll come in on some battles.
All right. Well, we got
Like, what debate would you have for like the next? What debate would you think of doing right next?
Let's end this real quick.
All right.
All right, y'all.
See you guys.
Stay tuned for the next live one in a few minutes.
Y'all
See you
gonna
then.
hold it. What's after this?